no. So in this video, I'm going to show you the final kind of embodiment work we're going to do in my live online classes this month. So I've shown you some warm-up movement skill progressions. I've shown you some yoga asana flow that we're going to explore. And so this movement is a little bit more subtle and energetic, and it comes from my experience with a technique called UZAZU Embodied Intelligence. And so what we're going to explore is kind of dimension work and see how that influences one final balance posture that you're welcome to take in class. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to be exploring is the embodiment of sensing and acting. And there's many ways that this can be approached, but we're going to explore it in one particular way this month. So you want to have your feet a distance apart that feels grounding, it feels comfortable. And you're going to take your hands and turn the palms up towards the ceiling. And you want to feel like there's some weight here, something that you're holding. Something that you are allowing to drop into them. And then we're going to bend the knees, turning the palms up. Feel that sense of holding something, be it water or soil, something else with a certain kind of texture, density. And then you're going to let your chest soften. And we drop a little bit towards the ground. Now, what we're trying to avoid is proper forward fold. Okay? That's a different movement. And I think it takes us out of the real, subtle, internal sense of this movement. So this movement is about yielding. It's about listening. And it's about kind of resting and receiving. Okay, so take one more breath here. So again, it's subtle. We don't have to fold our body over. In fact, it's better to kind of keep our pelvis underneath us as we soften. And then we're going to take whatever it is we're holding and lift it up through the center, draw it towards our heart, and press it as if we're kind of lifting it up. As if we're kind of gathering it in towards us and lifting it up. It kind of resembles a sort of lotus shape from yoga. Okay. And so now we are acting. Okay, there's a sense of rising up from the ground. And can you feel this internally? So when we did our crescent lunge in the flow portion, that sense of lifting up through the spine from the inside out rather than the shoulders, can you do that here as well? So lifting up from the inside, from the ground, from the bones, and almost feeling that energy rise to the crown of your head. And what does this posture evoke for you, or at least this action of pressing up? And we'll do that again. We turn the palms up, we drop down, sensing the dimension of sensing, getting closer to the earth, and also relaxing into the structure of the spine. Easing here. And then gathering and pressing up. Okay, so you might explore coming in a little bit more or having it wide, whatever feels like a more resonant embodiment. And we'll flow between the two. We'll do this one more time. And pressing up. Just feeling the difference between those two dimensions. Sensing and acting. And so now as we rise up into acting, can we have that sense of really kind of subtle body drawing up from the ground to support our structure as we step 1 foot forward and take a warrior 3. And so the leg will come back. And it can be a kind of free-form warrior 3, but oftentimes when we take warrior 3, we came down and we kind of are just kind of floating and hanging here. Can we sense that energetically we're rising up from the standing foot and reaching out for the crown? This is support for our structure. Try it on the other side. So you step the left foot forward. You can even come through this acting posture. Floating. And so that integrity of spine, feeling it from the inside out. How does that support your structure here? And then release. Okay. So let me know how you found that practice of sensing into the ground, acting and moving up and away from the ground. How that has shifted your sense of warrior 3. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already so that you get notified about all the videos that I release each month. And I look forward to seeing you in a live online class. Take care.